Welcome back to a new episode of the Crypto Sunday series. As we have become accustomed to, we spend Sunday together and analyze the most important events in the crypto world in the last week. This video will appear publicly on Monday, and if you want to watch it faster one day, that is, on Sunday, you can do this by becoming a member of the channel. You can find the link in the description of the video. In addition to analyzing the market, I would like to give you some little tricks during this video, namely, I will show you how you can let artificial intelligence manage and grow your crypto portfolio, but also how you can trade, using bots, without you having to have information in this regard. I don't know how many of you are interested in the Qowatt project. But if there are any of you who are interested, please write to me in the comments, and I will post a video in this regard, before the next token sale that will take place on February 3rd, so that you know what to do at that point. As you probably noticed, we are going through a rather turbulent period of the market. We have been in this difficult position for some time now, and I can tell you for sure. The market cannot stand in a place. It will go up or down. We have been probing this price channel for a long time, and soon the market will have to decide whether to go again in a growth cycle or enter in a bear market. Comparing the current situation with that of 2 months ago, we are certainly in an extraordinarily favorable period to accumulate. It is a great opportunity for those who have bought expensive to make the dollar cost average now, i.e., to reduce the average price at which they bought a currency, buying more when the price is low. But it is also a rare chance for those who sold 1 to 2 months ago, at maximum prices, to open new positions, and with the same money to buy 2 or 3 times more. Even if the market goes even lower, it is definitely only a matter of time before those who buy now will make a profit. Always be careful what projects you invest in, because in a severe bear market, weak projects usually go away. Likewise, if you invest your money in all sorts of pictures of monkeys or puppies or other meaningless NFT projects, chances are you'll be left with some worthless images. When choosing a project to invest in, you need to check the following so as not to be fooled. The first and most important aspect is the team that develops that project. It is mandatory for this team to have public members, to be real people, to be able to be found on social networks, and to have a history that would qualify them for that project. Good programmers are rarely found now. There are so many huge projects with unlimited budgets, and the demand for good computer scientists is so high that you just can't find and hire such people. That is why it is very important that the team that goes on the road in a crypto project already has these programmers. A team of entrepreneurs, managers, crypto enthusiasts, journalists, painters, footballers. No matter how beautiful it sounds, and no matter how talented those people are in their jobs, chances are they can't do anything remarkable. In the first phase, the team has to develop, and then as the project grows and proves to be a good product, to assimilate more and more qualified staff. Another important aspect is the description of the product, the project, and the business plan. In crypto, we call these documents white paper and roadmap. You do not have to understand all the technical details to be able to read these documents. You have to understand what the project wants to do. How does he want to do that? What is the maximum number of coins? How will they be distributed? And other useful things to know. Then you need to know if they have, for example, a stake program or any other option that will generate passive income. If it works on one blockchain or another. If it runs on another, what are the fees of that network? And regarding the roadmap, do you need to know what are the main objectives? What they want to launch and when, and here it depends on the project. If it is a project already launched, you can check the seriousness of the team, checking if so far they have achieved everything they stated in the roadmap. But you can also check the daily trading volume of that currency. Why is this important? Because a high-volume currency is a liquid currency that you can easily sell. On the other hand, instead of a currency without a trading volume, you will not have anyone to sell it to. It is also very important to see which community owns that project. Get into that community and see how united those people are, how excited they are, and how excited they are to receive and support new members. These are the minimum criteria by which you should check a project before giving it your money. Then comes morality. There are projects that through artificial intelligence and high-speed blockchain-supported transactions have applications in medicine and save lives, revolutionize transportation, work, vacations, or many other useful things on this planet. You can choose to support such projects that, in addition to financial well-being, can also bring you spiritual rewards. You can contribute to the improvement of life on Earth and the elimination of suffering and the increase of happiness. Or on the other hand, you can invest in Shiba or other projects without any purpose, hoping to get rich overnight, which I assure you will not happen. Money is an extraordinary force with which we can change the world. We can block billions of dollars in meaningless projects, or we can delegate our money to serious projects that will make this planet a better place for your children. What do you choose? Are you an animal that runs exclusively for profit, or a rational being with emotions and empathy who wants all the people on the planet to be tomorrow a little better than today? I hope you choose wisely. Now let's get back to our analysis. Following today the index of fear and greed, we find that in the last 7 days, we have a 140% increase in market optimism. If 7 days ago we had a value of this index located at 10, today it has risen to 24. This means that people are more optimistic, and we can move towards a possible return of the market. However, this value of 24 of the index is still translated into extreme fear. Even if people are a little more optimistic, they still remain in this state of fear. If you are new to this channel and do not know how the index of fear and greed works, I invite you to watch Crypto Sunday Episode 7, in which I explain this in great detail. You can go to that video now by accessing the on-screen button. In terms of the value of the crypto market, we notice that in the last 7 days things have improved a little, and we have earned about $150 billion. It might look amazing if we only look at it for 7 days, but we are still at lower values than 2 weeks ago, and much lower than 3 or 4 weeks ago. Despite the avalanche of prices, new projects continue to appear, and at the moment on the CoinMarketCap we have currently listed over 17,200 projects. Bitcoin has a growing dominance today, reaching 41.6% of the total crypto market, while Ethereum is losing ground and falling to less than 18% of the crypto market. In the future, I personally see a loss of power for Ethereum. Although it is the project that has brought the most innovation in crypto, I consider that its time has passed and we have dozens of much better solutions than this. The transaction costs on this network are high or very high and sometimes even aberrant, which took me away from this project. The highest fee I was charged for a transaction was $26,000 for a $20 payment. Of course I cancelled that transaction, and that was when I decided that I personally would never interact with Ethereum again. We also have wonderful news coming from New York, which tells us that the mayor of this locality managed to receive his first crypto salary. We all know how long he has been trying to do this, even threatening to resign if he is not paid in cryptocurrencies. The Elrin team is also in talks with the same ambitious man, and maybe one day we will see EGOLD recognized as the official payment method in New York. More details will come at the right time. The Biden administration also wants to introduce a series of regulations in the crypto space, which I don't think is a bad thing at all. We need rules here too to prevent theft, scams, illegal and illicit activities, and tax evasion. Everything we use must be regulated to prevent that good from being used for negative purposes. The fact that bad people can now quickly move money through crypto negatively affects the lives of all of us, directly or indirectly. So don't worry, the regulations don't come to hurt ordinary people, but to protect them. That's about it for the current market situation. Now let's talk a bit about trading bots and artificial intelligence managed portfolios. You can mainly use trading bots on any platform as long as you come with them from home. That means creating a bot or buying one. If you are not a skilled programmer, you may end up buying weak or inefficient boots, or sometimes even boots that will generate you losses. Wait a minute, don't close the video yet. I will show you now where you can use free trading bots, and you can start trading even with small amounts. At the same time, these boots can generate yields of up to 20,000% per year, compared to the amount invested, of course. The centralized exchange called Qowatt provides us with these bots for free. Of course, the yields are obtained from the correct setting of these bots. On the platform you will also find short tutorials on how to use each of the bots. Unfortunately, those tutorials are very unprofessional, and I will try to provide you with a tutorial for each bot. I propose to create a tutorial every month. Once you set the bot you want, you have to feed it with money and let it work. You can go to bed quietly, and it will make money for you non-stop. You can find my referral link in the video description to create an account on KuCoin, and I would appreciate if you use it. But if you don't want to do that, you can use any link. The important thing is for you to create an account there. The commissions on this exchange are extremely small, equal to those on Binance. The commissions are percentage, so your bot can work with microtransactions of a few cents or tens of cents, continuing to make a profit. The commissions are 0.001%, and you can get another 20% discount if you choose to pay these commissions with the currency of the exchange, i.e. KuCoin token. If I'm not mistaken, KuCoin is the largest exchange in terms of number of users, and Binance is the largest exchange in terms of trading volume. Both exchanges are centralized and together represent probably half of the crypto market. I wish you a lot of money using these trading bots. Also, if you need person-to-person consulting to set the bots in the best options, you can enroll in the crypto school, and there we can discuss in private and can help you with any problems you encounter. The number of members in the school is currently below 100, so the prices, as you know, are still half, and we will double the entry prices after we exceed 100 members. You can also find the link to the crypto school in the description of this video. Thank you for staying with me until the end, and if you found value in this material, please press the like button and subscribe if you have not already done so. You can also choose to become a paying member of the channel, thus supporting our work, currently voluntary, through which we bring relevant information to you. 8 people work hard behind the scenes, so you only get the essence. We read tons of information, select it, and put it in a format that is easy to assimilate for you so that you save time and effort. Thank you for being part of this community and for spending time with us. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Telegram, and soon on Twitter. Find in the description all the links for these networks, and it helps us a lot if you give us a follow there too. Until next time, take care of your money.